How important is it for Africa to have its own artificial intelligence data centers?
Thank you very, very much. It's actually really long overdue. If you look at Africa, it's no longer something that we really need to talk about. We know that our population growth, if you look at it, we have the youngest population in the world. So, and now, talking about a technology that is as transformative as artificial intelligence, we really, really need to be at the highest end of the continuum in terms of embracing it, in terms of using it, but also in terms of having a say in how data is processed. Of course, currently, we can comfortably say that we are not happy that all the data the data generated on the African continent is being processed elsewhere, and then we become, instead of us having been primary processors and users, we have become secondary users. Okay, therefore, when we look at this, the emergence of the first of its kind data center on the African continent, and which is situated here in Uganda, come next year, come this very year, we start seeing signs of data sovereignty, at least reaching a point where we are comfortable to say that most of our data is not kept in offshore data centers somewhere. So we have that opportunity to have the digital sovereignty and compute independence, at least to start with. So now, if you have that, and you have a young population that is, if you look at as an educationist, I'll tell you, the education science really favors a young person to really learn very fast and study faster than when a person is really in their 40s, 50s. So if we have accessibility, if we have the independence of such data being processed within the African continent, you have young people really adopting it very fast, adapting to it very fast, and at the same time embracing it and then using it. So now AI becomes one of the languages they speak. So it ceases to be something they have to learn and use, but a language they use. And when it becomes a language, something they are using frequently, something that is part of their lives, that means now they are able to think with it, to solve problems with it, to innovate with it, and because it's what they experience on a daily basis. So it is coming closer to home. So this AI data center coming on the African continent for the first time, it is really long overdue, but very much welcome.
Professor, you used the word transformative, and I guess that covers a lot of the opportunities that AI has for the continent. But what challenges would you say that AI poses to the continent?
Yeah, definitely, every technology comes with challenges. I should tell you that. But at the same time, you always have to do the cost benefit analysis of every technology to see what are the benefits. Do they outweigh the challenges or the weaknesses that will come with such a technology? So in this case, also AI, of course. It can be used differently in a way that is not favoring growth or human rights of any country. For example, in the African continent, I am fortunate that right now I'm in Uganda, and Uganda is really going into elections just 2 days from now. But I've been seeing so many videos that would AI generated that would show that, of course, if AI is not really well regulated, and mark my words, well regulated, not over regulated. So if it is not well regulated, you're going to see people using it in an unethical way, or different ways that are not pro-development, that are not pro-democracy, that are not pro-human rights. So we are going to see an ethical use of AI really emerging, and we have seen it here in Uganda, like people's personalities are being destroyed just because someone constructs really a video using AI to tell a different story about a particular group of people. But of course, again, that comes back to how people have experienced AI. Have they been exposed to it? So the more people get exposed to it, the more people have access to it, the way they are getting access to internet, the way they are getting access to mobile phones, the more they start using it, the more now they start to differentiate, to understand that actually AI can also be used in a negative way, and we should stay away from that. So sensitization, awareness, and a lot of intention by different respective governments on the African continent to try and educate their people the benefits of AI, to use it to develop their countries, to use it to develop their communities, to ease services in their different communities. That is the goal, and shy away from using it negatively and in an ethical way. So we know that it can also do bad things, but we can educate our population to stick to the best ways of AI and neglect or refuse the bad ways of AI.
Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you. We've been speaking to Professor Lawrence Muganga, Vice Chancellor of the Victoria University, speaking to us from Kampala.